Slingshot Sound Spot. Subscribe, like, and share.
If you're not subscribed, then where you at?
What's up? What's
If
up?
you're not subscribed, then where you at?
That's so cute.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
What's up, ladies?
What's up? What's up?
How was your weekends?
I'm gonna let Paula go first because she had a great weekend.
I was in the pool pretty much Friday all day, Saturday and Sunday all day.
Ditto.
Just posting away. Just
That's
posting
it.
away. I love it. I love it.
That's it. How's your weekend, Rob?
It was good. Hey, Columbus was a good time. I'm sure I was posting too. You know, I'm sure you've seen some cops and
Yeah.
hey, listen, the cops in Columbus they're cool ass people, man, for real.
So is this like a new thing for you at the show?
It's starting to become a trend. I don't know, but yeah, it's funny. TJ is working tonight, so he may join us later. If not, no big deal. But let's give a shout out to the comments. Mid-South first in the comments. David, what's up? Mama Duck in the building.
What's up, Mama Doug?
Willard West, what's up? Flossie in the building. Oh, we got Neil, Texas. Texas was in Columbus this weekend. He almost got to feel it. He almost got to feel it.
It looks like you over that table.
My shoulder's a little sore. My forearm's a little sore. I don't know what happened.
Neil kicked your ass. Just say it.
The cops beat me up. That's what it was.
Right.
Storm in the building. Ronald's in the building. What up, Bionic?
Hi, baby. He's in the other room, so he is in the building.
Yeah.
He said, "Put that ice pack on."
That was fun. We're gonna have Lazy's gonna come on here shortly, and Cornell may jump on with them. We'll see. I don't see him in the green room yet, but we're gonna talk about the amazing show they had this weekend in Columbus, which I was able to attend. Good times, great people as always. So we'll talk more with them about that.
Yeah.
But did you have a good weekend, Lunatic? You have a good weekend?
I had an amazing weekend.
Relaxing.
Just relaxing. You know, I probably got about 5 shades darker, but great. I'm gonna go to one of my Nigerian friends and give me some lightning cream. But yeah, I had a good time out by the water, just relaxing, disconnected from the world a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Wonderful, very much needed.
Yes, you need that. Sometimes you need to hit the reset button, right?
Yes.
You got Dragon in the building. What up, Dragon? Lazy and his frog. Man, what's that about? Lazy and his frog.
His noise last time.
The frog. Yes, the frog. How can I forget the frog? I was thinking this weekend. I'm like, where was there a frog this week? No, it was the
last
frog.
Monday.
Yeah. That
frog is so loud.
That frog needs a name.
Yeah.
I see Cornell in here. We'll bring Cornell. Let's add Cornell in here.
Hey, Cornell.
What's up, Cornell?
Oh, tired.
Yeah.
Tired and 3 shades darker.
Oh, see, I ain't the only one, Rob.
It was a hot one this weekend, was it not?
Yeah, it was.
It was a hot one. Let's see. Let's bring Lazy in. What up, Lazy?
Hey, Lazy.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Barely have a voice, but I'll try.
You should let the frog talk for you. Go get that frog.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
No.
Oh shit. What's good though?
You guys had a good weekend? Good show?
Yeah, we're thankful. For sure we're thankful.
It's kind of hard to hear you. I don't know if it's your microphone or what.
How about now?
That's worse.
There you go. It's a little better.
It's a little better, yeah.
All right, because I got 2 devices going, so I'm gonna turn one down. There you go. All right, I'm gonna be staring at the bigger screen while I hear you through audio. Go ahead.
Not so. Let's. We bring you on to just thank your sponsors. Anybody you want to send a last minute thanks to for the show. We can talk about the show itself in a minute if you want.
Well, with gratitude, we are thankful. Number one, for shoot, did I lose you?
Yeah, your audio is still kind of low.
How about now?
There we go.
Just speak up
All
a
right.
little bit.
It's hard. He lost his voice.
Man, I told you I lost my voice. Damn.
You lost your transmission. You lost your voice. What else you lose?
Hey, listen, man. Biggest thanks to Iron Pony, hands down, for the accommodation, the support, the love. Even though they had some restrictions, they flexed a little bit for us. They went above and beyond. That's the most important thing. Secondly, to all of our sponsors, whether it was small or big thanks to them for coming in clutch and helping out. The vendors, can't say enough. Can't say enough about the vendors. They were out there grinding in the heat, and big shout outs to them. Hector, God bless him. What a nice kid. Great business guy. I highly recommend anybody that's looking to do a show to make sure you include him on your team. That's for sure. And to all the groups that contributed, anywhere from Ohio, Indiana, Chicago, Kentucky, Carolinas, PA. Thank you. Big shout outs to everybody. And I'm going to be making a live sometime later this week when I get my voice back. And I'll go through the list of all the things that we went through and pay homage to everybody that deserves it. But for now, I want to say thank you to Cornell for being not only a friend, but also being a mindful person of things that go wrong and try to make adjustments on the fly. Thank you for helping out with the audio. In fact, you ran the audio thing. We know that. I'm a rookie when it comes to that, to be honest with you. I'm still learning. Okay. And to you, Rob, I can't say enough. Not only are you a friend, a great sport, we laugh together, we cry together, and I can't even get mad at your ugly ass, no matter how much you might agitate me.
I'll take that compliment. I'll take that compliment.
Yeah. So, and then to your show and your podcast, hands down, you guys are doing a good job. And I pay the same respect to every podcast that's out there. So that's all I got to say for now. I will chime back in and maybe give some more thanks to our members and stuff.
I appreciate that. Cornell, anything you want to say, brother?
Hey, I'd like to give Lazy a shout out for throwing a nice show. It was hot as I don't know what out there. I think he's about the same complexion that I am about right now. But we had a great time. I didn't get to see Rob dance around. That sucked. But
Yeah,
Rob did attract the police. Rob pulled the police over. But now we had a great time. We took a night ride and we had a great time, but I like to give, shout out to everybody that showed up and, supported, the Lazy Kingdom show. All my people that came out to help, my judges, I appreciate them. They done a great job, always honest and respectful, to everyone. I like to give Mark and Sydney a shout out. Really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, they did a great job. They did a great job. The Friday night ride out was dope. We had a good time. I don't know what's the street you took us down that the main street. I mean, there were people.
It's called High Street. They call it the Short North. It's a very popular spot in Columbus, Ohio.
I mean, there were people all along that street. For probably, it felt like 25, 30 minutes we were on that stretch. I mean, obviously we weren't going very fast because it was packed, but it was a good ride. It was a nice ride. And then we ended up at a gas station where the cops then pulled in, and I turned to Neil and I was like, Neil, that cop ain't got no headlight. He got a headlight. I said I should go over and just tell him, hey, you got a headlight out. And then as I was walking up with the video camera, I said, no, I stopped you. And he knew right away. He said, because I got a headlight out. But they were cool. He told us to turn the music back up, which is the cops never tell you to turn it back up. They always tell you to turn it off or turn it down. So
Yeah.
They were definitely cool. I know me and Neil were on our way home after that, and we had a cop pull up to us at a red light, and he was just infatuated by the slingshot itself. He was like, where can I buy one of those? I ride motorcycles. Those are so cool. Like just a genuine cop, just like, wow, that's cool. He didn't really know too much about it. And we told him, we said, go to Iron Pony. They sell them in Iron Pony. Go down and get you one right now. So shout out to the Columbus cops, man. They were definitely cool.
Yeah, they pretty cool here. They really don't bother you, especially in that area. I go down there and eat and hang out, almost every weekend if I'm at home. I go down there, and I mean they very respectful. They'll come out every now and then. You'll get an officer or two or jump in the street and start dancing to your music. And if they see you, they'll strictly tell you, hey, don't turn that off, turn it back up. I mean, you've seen it with your own eyes, Rob. I mean, they get out the car. Yeah, they get out the car, they mingle with you, There's no disrespect up here, but the rookies will try to get you.
Oh yeah, they're trying to make a name for themselves.
Exactly.
Yep. Absolutely. You know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to the comments. We got Ted. What's up, Ted? Rachel in the building. What's up, Rachel? Miss Dragon, Sandra Boone is in the building. Storm said game changer privilege. Now it was a good event this weekend. You had some nice touches. I'm sure some people caught the videos of the arm wrestling match that was pretty epic between me and Neil. Man, when I grabbed his hand to go arm wrestle him, I said, I don't stand a chance, dude. This guy wrestles like transmissions for a living. He grabs him up and he doesn't need no hoist or nothing. I'm like, man, so I'm glad he didn't just throw me over real quick. That's what it was for me. It was a win, and I was able to stay upright for at least 10 seconds,
It looked like you were like really, really trying, and he was just there.
I was trying. I was in it. I was in it to win it. Yeah. Neil was like,
he was just,
let me know when you want to like.
He was probably walking his dog with the other hand, like.
My man over here. My man over here pulled off the over the top move and shit. Sylvester. I'm like, oh, hell no.
I tried every technique that he used in that movie, and none of them worked for me.
You forgot the finger over. The fingers over.
I did that. Go back and watch it. I did that. Yeah, I did that move. Watch the replay. As we watch the replay, as Mandug tapped the nail first. So there was a game. You were on a team of two. You ran up. You had to hit the nail in. You could only hit the nail once, and you just kept going until the nail was all the way drove in. And Mandug tapped it once, and then he hit it. And he was using it only to line himself up. But Lazy said, hey, you can only touch the nail one time. You only get to hit it one time. So the replay showed that he did tap it first.
Hey, we're petty as fuck.
You had tons of nice raffles, giveaways. I got something to say. Get a helmet.
Get a helmet.
Get a helmet.
Well, so what's that about?
Yeah, I want to laugh.
So they were doing raffles, and they had a whole table full of goodies, and as the winners kept going up, they were picking stuff off the table, and there were 3 or 4 helmets up there, and nobody was taking a helmet, which was kind of strange. It's like,
Yep.
it's probably one of the most valuable things on the table because, they can be anywhere from 100, 200, 300 bucks, but nobody's taking a helmet. So Cornell on the microphone started saying, get a helmet, and nobody kept taking a helmet. So that went on for a while. I think a good 10 or 15 prizes. It was get a helmet. And then I finally was the first one to win, and I took a helmet.
Good.
And that's
that helmet deal was hilarious. It was funny. You would have to be there.
Yes, yeah.
And that also shows you that how many array of nice prizes were there for the helmets not to be in consideration.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Wasn't it like a Chanel something, or there was like some name brand? Didn't you have?
Yeah. We had other stuff that was supposed to be appropriated as part of the auctions, not the giveaways.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, they did a raffle thing. It had one table for all raffle stuff. They had an auction table for auction items. I actually won an iPad. I paid for it, but I bid on it and I got an iPad.
Nice.
So
Your kids have an iPad now.
Yeah, well, my daughter has an iPad. Yes. Yep, you're right. Yep, my daughter has an iPad.
Rob, what is it that you didn't win?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Definitely, I bought, listen, let me tell you this, Paula and Ingrid. I bought 10 tickets, okay? I won 5 times off of those 10 tickets.
I know that's right. The numbers is the numbers. You can't lie about the numbers, baby.
They said my name. I think I was the first or the second winner, and I was like, oh, shit. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And we'll get into what I won before that, so people were already kind of like,
annoyed.
They're like,
collusion.
Yeah. So and a little kid was pulling them out of a clear bag, so there was no shady business going on. My man could pick some numbers, I'll tell you that.
That's right. You won fair.
Yeah. I ended up with a bunch of cool stuff. I got a whole slingshot outfit. I might have to bust that out one of these DJ battles. Speaking of which, we didn't ever get up doing the DJ battle. Things happened on Saturday that didn't let that happen. But I was looking forward to that, man. I wish we could have got that in, but
of course you were looking forward to the DJ battle.
I was looking forward to it. I was like, hey, I kept getting the question, hey, we gonna see the smoke? We gonna see the smoke? I said, you're gonna see the smoke. You're gonna see the smoke.
So that's why you didn't dance, because you didn't battle.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The DJ battle never happened, but they did do a practice round on Friday, which was cool. There was I think they had 5 or 6 people get in for just the practice round of the DJ battle, which was fun.
Yeah,
it was cool to watch them all get in there and have fun.
Okay.
Well, before I forget, not that I forgot, I was just allowing you to breathe.
Yeah.
The most important thing out of this whole equation is my Gucci crew, my friends who worked tirelessly during the whole weekend and leading up to the show, from Beverly Collins, Chris Collins, Gene Double, Dan Double, my wife Angela, Lynn, even Pete from the back end always has an opinion, which helps us out. I want to make sure that they get all the credit that they deserve, because without them, I ain't worth a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know how much effort they put in it, so I'm glad you shouted them out, because they put a lot of work in behind the scenes, and that's a thankless job right there.
Yep. And one thing I didn't get to do at the show, and I was reserving my opinion until I do a better survey of the whole parking lot. I kept going back to the same Sling. Anytime I had a chance in between the mic and every time I could have gotten out and go walk around the parking lot, I was evaluating slingshots, looking at a lot of beautiful slingshots. So I was going to be the designated one to pick the best of show. I did that last year. I think I earned the right to do that as I evaluate the entire parking lot. So today on this podcast, I want to announce who I picked as a winner.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
As long as you give me $50.
Who? You better go do that on your live. What you talking about doing? You better go do that on your live. What you talking about doing?
Hey, I got a helmet.
He said, "You're 50 bucks."
The hell no.
Hey, I don't know if he's watching. Maybe he'll watch the replay. Maybe somebody can text him later. But whenever you guys are ready, I'll make the announcement.
Hey, it won't take long. If he's not in here now, I give him 5 minutes. He'll be in here. Who is it?
Well, first I'll show the trophy.
Okay.
It's not a plaque or anything, but it's a trophy.
Nice.
Where's the camera, by the way? I got 4 eyes here.
You're straight on it. You're straight on it.
I'm straight on it?
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of hard. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
We see it.
All right. Best in Show. Wild Kingdom Sling Fest.
Legal group.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. Yep, you good.
I'm Gucci.
You're Gucci.
All right. This trophy goes to, well, Cornell, I'll let you guess.
I would say Tubbs.
Yes. This
That's
one goes to
what's up.
Tubbs. Spider-Man.
Tubbs.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Congrats.
Well deserving slingshot right there, man. That thing is sickening. I've seen it several times now since it's been done. And I tell you what we're going to do.
Bring them on.
We're going to let Tubbs come on and accept this award
Ooh.
for the best in show.
Ooh wee.
This is unexpected, Tubbs. This is unexpected right here.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
This
can
is
hear you.
not Tubbs. This is not Tubbs. This is my dog.
Hey, man, look, I'm asking Lazy that night, like, hey, Lazy, who won best in show? I was just wondering, man. I was just wondering. There's a nice slingshot there, man. I was just wondering who won. Hey, man, I sure appreciate it, though, man. Cornell, it's my second time winning one of yours, man.
Nice. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
man.
well-deserving, that's for sure.
Only thing I can do is take my hat off to you, man. You got a lot of green dollars in that slingshot, and, and trust me, it's paying off. And the way that you've done it, man, it's over the top. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it as me being a builder and a creator of creating stuff. You know, I looked over your slingshot at my show and Lazy show. And that's why Lazy wanted me to guess who won.
Right.
I couldn't think of nobody else but you. Nothing but love and respect for you and your Spider-Man slingshot, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you what, man. It's my builders. It ain't me. It's me doing overtime where I'm at now at work. But it's my builders, man. Hey, that damn Lee Richards. I had no idea what this guy do, man. He did so much great stuff for my slingshot, and then Andre's Custom just took over with the interior, man. It's just like, and my light guy, TNL Light Factory. You know, everybody just do me a good job, man. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
They all do me a good job, and you know, RCB did the rap for me and everything, and yeah, it's just and it's amazing. Phoenix was telling me, Michelle Phoenix was telling me, like, it's amazing that so many people touch my slingshot, but it all runs together so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it's all them just doing a good job, man.
What's going on, but it's definitely something you got to see it in person and to understand and respect the details that are in that slingshot, man. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this far from being too much.
So my daughter, my niece, and my nephew came out with my wife to this show, and they all had an amazing time. So shout out to you, Lazy, for that. And you were actually my nephew. He is huge into cars. He loves my slingshot, you know. But I asked him, which one was your favorite? And you were number 2.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot. Jack. I forgot about Jack.
So no. You were number 2 for my nephew's pick in that whole parking lot.
Oh yeah.
There was an American flag one.
Right next to mine. Wasn't too far from mine, yeah.
That was his favorite one, was the American flag one.
Dig that. Hey, man, everybody got their choice.
Yeah. I said another good choice, man.
Yeah, everybody got their choice, man. Mine ain't my favorite shit.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
I assumed he was going to say the Spider-Man one was his favorite, right? Because he likes Spider-Man. He's 5, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he said the American flag one was his best or his favorite one, I was like, wow, okay.
Right.
Which one was your second? He said the Spider-Man one.
Hey, so you didn't even get from your nephew favorite Sling? Jeez.
No.
Hey, Paula, rub it in.
He sees mine all the time. So
Right.
all right, Tubbs, we're going to take you down. We'll bring you back up in a little bit because you want something else. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming.
Hey, by the way, Rob, how's your wife doing, man? I mean, we still cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, you said there was a bounty out, right? Okay, let me tell you. Why don't you tell the story, Cordell? You tell the story.
All right, Lazy was like, "Hey, don't forget, there's a bounty out on Rob." So I got on the microphone and announced it. So Rob and his wife and them was sitting inside the trailer. No, Rob was outside. His wife was in the trailer. When I said there's a bounty on Rob's head today, you should have seen his wife, how fast she came out that trailer ready to beat me into the ground. It was so funny. I was like, Rob, I said, she really got your back. She came out here like, what? Yeah. Hey, nobody better not mess with my Rob.
No, that's right.
And I told her, I said, oh, we're just joking. We don't want no smoke with you, ma'am. But it was funny. It was so funny. She come flying out of that trailer. Like, what?
As she should.
She should, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's my right.
Real quick, the last thing I'd like to say before I boogie out of here. Looking at some of the setups in the parking lot, and shout out to Neil for coming down all the way from Texas, yo. Shout out to Neil.
Yeah.
Shout out to Neil.
Team 12 vote.
You know what? Neil was a great person. First time I ever met him. Great guy. Great guy. So shout outs to Neil, like Lazy said. Great. Him and his wife are great people.
Yes, absolutely.
But to me, the most impressive little setup was from Naptown, Manduggan Mandy. Okay. Yes. They had a killer spot. They are swagging. They had these cute giveaway baggies. I mean, they had the whole shiznits going. So I needed to shout them out. Great people. I can't say enough. I do have a list of people I want to get to later this week. But for now, I am pleased to know that I still have a voice. I'm going to unwind this week and see if we're going to have part 3 or not next year. Real talk.
All right.
Well, we'll stay tuned to see what you say.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. We appreciate you coming on.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye.
That was fun. I'm so happy my wife and my daughter and my niece and nephew got to come out, and it was 3.5 hours from us. My wife drove out that morning and then drove home that night. So it's a long day in the car with 3 kids, and so I'm happy they got to come out and check it out. But we're gonna get into we don't actually. So they did a scorecard, a score sheet. I'm sorry, a score sheet. So there weren't actually like battles. So each
so no brackets.
No brackets. Yeah. So they did something a little different. I do have that. I'm gonna bring it up. But I will remove you two shortly. And Paula, will see you in a little bit with the next week's guest. And somebody got another builder of the week for us.
Yeah, hold on.
No, hold on. See, they give me the controls, and look what I do.
What do you want to do? You want to remove us?
Nope, I got it. See you. Okay, so featherweight. We had 2 competitors in featherweight. It was Miss Michelle Phoenix and David Conley. And they were the only 2 in featherweight, and Miss Michelle Phoenix was the winner, and we will bring Miss Phoenix on right now. Congratulations, Phoenix.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, look at that. See, They are sick, are they not?
Oh
They
yeah.
are sick. They are. Look at that. Oh, got it in blink mode.
Yeah,
That is,
man.
it's very cool how he did those belts.
Oh yeah. He
And
did
they
a
look nice too. I liked it. Each one was a different color. Like it was very unique. Very unique. Nice touch.
Oh yeah, very, very much so. Very much so. Very much. My mom saw it and she was like, I want it. I was like, yeah, right.
Get off of it.
Yeah, I was like, no.
So did you have a good time? You enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I really did. I enjoyed myself. There's something I didn't. Oh, I liked it. The thing was, I wish they would have just stuck to their guns, about, hey, no, no stretches or whatever and feather and lightweight, but it is what it is. Because when you get there, then they change the rules and it's like, what? What's really going on?
It's funny you bring that up because Monday night it was one thing on our podcast, and then Tuesday night it was another thing on another podcast. So you can look at that both ways.
Right.
I reached out immediately to see what the real deal was, and was told, what was said on our podcast. So it is what it is. I'd like to see these shows put their rules out there and say exactly what they're doing. This shows it's a little bit different of a show. It's an independent show. Obviously anybody can do what they want, but as a competitor, we would like to know one way or the other before we make that trip or put it on a schedule. Like, hey, I'm going here, for whatever reasons, whether you're going because you can be a stretch or you're going because there's not going to be a stretch in this category. So it goes both ways.
Right.
So,
you get there and you're like, what the?
Yeah. You're definitely caught by surprise, but
yep. And what style of not judging, but what style of competition they're doing, whether it's points, King of the Hill.
That caught me off guard too. I had no idea it was a scorecarded thing, a score sheet. They were doing a score sheet.
The illusion that you and I were going against each other.
Yes, yeah. It's like, well, what I guess what I was confused on for lightweight, because there were 4 competitors in lightweight, is nobody drew numbers. And I was like, well, how did they determine? Because I wasn't one of the first 2 in there, so I was like, how did they determine that those 2 played each other? Well, it makes sense because it was a score sheet, which is kind of, it's different because not a lot of people do that. There's not a lot of shows that do the score sheet thing. So it's just not something we're typically used to.
Right. And that's how we end up finding out, realizing.
Because they didn't tell anybody at the time either. I don't know if that was a hey, let's surprise them with this kind of thing, or they just forgot to tell people, or whatever the case is, it's their show, they can do whatever they want. But it was a surprise to all of us, I think. But well, anyway, congratulations on your win. The belt is amazing.
It is.
Lazy did a great job with those. Hopefully he does another one next year. We'll see. We'll have to kind of wait and see if he does anything more creative with next year's. But you can shout out your brands if you'd like.
Sound Digital for the amps, all the same stuff.
Okay.
PRPs for speakers, and my famous 2-piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to shout out the 2-piece.
Same famous 2-piece. Can't beat without them.
Yep. E-Dub and Jose, they got it down to a science, man. That thing, that second song that you played against me, it was more of a vocal song. There wasn't, it wasn't nothing crazy, but the vocals on that song, I was like, oh man, she's bringing it, because it was so clear, and like, I don't know, it was just something. That song was hitting. It wasn't hitting, but you know, the tune was right on that song. That song was built for your bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start in a different spot, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I see. Lazy
No, I was
said.
just gonna say while you're on here, I see Lazy says the loudest exhaust winner too. Yo, that thing I heard it in Sling Experience, but you didn't actually do it in Sling Experience. Chris Bougie did, but so
Yeah.
this was your first time
My first. Mm-hmm.
competing in an exhaust competition. It's the first time you've ever.
First time
I mean,
ever.
if anybody's ever heard this exhaust, what do they call that? It's that popping. There's a name for it. Anybody in the comments know?
I don't know. I call it
technical
backfire.
name for it. I don't know. It's like a pop, 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 pop. But you let it roar, and the girl behind you, Brandy, said she almost peed her pants when you did it because she was not expecting it. she was looking forward to the exhaust competition until you did that.
Yeah, when he said, "Oh, we're gonna have exhaust," I was like, "Huh? Yeah, baby." I've been waiting with somebody.
My bike was built for that.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shoot, Chris didn't give me 101s yet."
If I'm not mistaken, you won best engine bay as well, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you won best engine bay too, and that was crowd participation. That one got interesting. Interesting.
Oh man, it was like, "No, come over here, come over here."
that one got interesting, but we'll leave that one alone. But again, congratulations on the win. Do you wanna tell everybody next show we'll see yet?
I'm not sure. It's between Virginia and ATL.
So you got choices this weekend, right? You got
there's choices.
choices this weekend.
Who knows where are we going to end up?
Yeah. Well, regardless of wherever you go, I'm sure you'll have fun and you'll do well, and hopefully we can bring you back on.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. I'm gonna take a week off.
What?
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna take a week off. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm like, hopefully it's nice. I'm going to pool with the kids. You know, we'll do something here at home. But yeah, I'm not doing anything this weekend.
Woo. Okay. All right. What's your next show?
It's possibly Savannah Strong, but it might not be. I have a couple things going on here that I might end up staying back for that, but I'd like to go to Savannah Strong. They do a great job there too. So
that's what I hear.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right, Michelle.
It was good playing against you. That was awesome.
Yes, no, absolutely. It's always good times. Yeah. Your bike sounds amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah. She's good people. She is really good people. I like Phoenix a lot. So we had lightweight competitors were Neil, Mick 3, Phoenix, and Game Changer, and Game Changer won that one. You got to see hers during the day. This is mine. You got to see hers during the night. That's mine. The welterweight competitors were me and Neil from Texas. Neil might beat me in arm wrestling, but he did not get the yellow belt. He didn't get the yellow belt. That black and yellow. And then we go on to middleweight. The middleweight competitors were Tub Taylor and Y-Town. And you guys know Tub was on here for a reason earlier. The reason wasn't that he won Best in Show, is that he won middleweight. So what up, Tub?
What's up?
Just the first middleweight belt, right?
Man, I didn't even plan on competing. I was just going up there to see if somebody was going unopposed, and I seen one unopposed. Like, you know what? How many speakers is on middleweight? You know this shit changed from 16 to 18. I got 18. Yeah. So I'm like, how many speakers? I say 18. I'm like, okay, put me in. I ended up winning, man. And I thought Y-Town had me too. Y-Town sounded good.
Y-Town definitely sounds good.
Yeah, Y-Town sounded good.
You were both battling. That was a good battle.
Yeah, it was. I won for sure. I ain't never for sure Y-Town, man. Even with the lights, it's like his lights so damn bright and pretty. I'd be scared every damn time.
That was another one. It was close because it was like put on your best display. There was nothing else. It was like, hey, show the crowd what you got. The best thing you got.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
30 seconds or whatever the best light show you could give them. And you both were getting down with the lights. I was like,
right.
because his are very bright. Yours are more of an intricate bright. You know, yours are placed detail wise.
Play detail wise. And I think those seats kind of take me over the top too. Them seats and that starlight, they kind of take me over the top, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, shout out for the light competition. You won a light competition. You won best in show, and you
Best
also
in show, man. That's the show, man.
You killed this show, man. You killed it.
Right. That's a big deal to me, man. I mean, I remember being so many times, man, going to shows, leaving town, thinking I got the best damn slingshot, and get over there to some shows like, man, I ain't got nothing. I don't even look at my slingshot, man. It took time to get to this place, man. Shit, it wasn't easy.
Yeah,
it wasn't easy, but yeah, everybody love it, man. I mean, and I forgot to give a shout out to Jack for the stretch in the front end when I was giving my shout out earlier.
Well, I mean, you're on here now for audio. So who did your audio?
Lee did it.
So this will be officially going on the record that Lee Allen Richards is the builder and the tuner for the audio?
Exactly, man. Lee did it all. When me and Lee first started talking, we talked about putting more pods. I want to headrest pods and fender pods. I want Spider-Man, you know, because Lee, he's one man. So we talked about the pods and stuff. Then we talking about having a guy here, having him make the pods, having a guy here in Cincinnati put the speakers in them and wire everything up. Then it was like, no, he want to buy the speakers too. So a guy in Cincinnati wired up. The guy in Cincinnati didn't want to do it. He got scared. So Lisa here do it all. And then he started doing the lights in the pods, and he spent the whole first month. He spent the first month on that front end. Where by the time he got to the pods, I'm like, you know what? Just do your damn thing, man. Lee is amazing. Then he came up. He came up here to town. I dropped him off to the airport Friday and went straight to the event. He just replaced my sub that day. No, the day before. We just tuned him that day when I shot on up to the airport and shot up to the event. That's why I didn't want to compete, because they brand new subs. I didn't want to blow them motherfuckers the first day of the weekend. Shit. So I was like, man, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Lee is amazing, man. He is.
Do you want to shout out the brands? Do you know the brand? Do you even know the brand speakers you're running?
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, no, I don't. No, I know I got.
Hey, I'll be honest. I don't know.
Man, I got a couple diamonds in there. I think Lisa, I got DS 18s, and yeah, man, I don't know, man.
You got a hybrid of all kinds of stuff, a hodgepodge.
Yeah, really, man. But man, I'm telling you, that's why I don't compete. I don't compete for sound, because my slingshot is Spider-Man. Yeah, it ain't sound. You know, it just happened that the way he did the lights is just the way Lee did the lights is just amazing. So I've been winning light shows, man. I didn't think I had all that.
I do want to give a shout out to the amount of acrylic work and lights that are on your slingshot, man, is amazing. Like I was looking at it for a while, and I'm like, just looking.
It's a lot to take in.
I mean, there's 3 layers to each piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a red layer, there's a black layer, and there's a clear layer.
Exactly.
If you understand acrylic and the time that it takes and the process that it takes to build those, and they're everywhere. It's not like you got fender pods covered. No, there's
everywhere.
Like different pieces in the front bumper.
Right.
There's like 12 different pieces in the headrest area.
Yeah.
You know, like, get at the bottom. It's amazing.
What about the dashboard? What about the Spider-Man? The spiders in the dash?
Yes. Yeah. You don't really notice it, but it's raised up about a half an inch with the Spider-Man inlay. It's those little things, man. It's crazy. That bike is.
That's Lee, man. He made the damn pedals light up.
Something to see for sure.
That's Lee. He made the pedals light up.
Yeah, he did. He made the pedals light up. I don't expect nothing less.
I dig that. Right.
Well, thank you, Tub. We appreciate you. Congratulations again on middleweight.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Hopefully this ain't your last time, brother. Keep getting out there, press and play.
Hey, man. Right. I might give it a shot, man. See what happens.
Hey, right? Yeah. You never know what happens, right?
Hey, look, as long as I got to play you, I'm good.
Hey, what I tell you, the secret is a stock alternator.
That's right? The secret, ain't it? Stock alternator and a stock battery. You got it.
Yeah, your stock alternator. You might want to upgrade the battery, but stock alternator is it, babe. That's it.
That's just you. That's just you, Rob, man. The rest of the fucking slingshot world has upgraded out. Now I don't know how you do it, man. I can't. I don't even want to tell Lee about that. I left that part out because I didn't want to be like, yeah, right. So I'm just like, I'll leave that shit alone. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Come back again.
Yeah, no doubt.
Later, man. Tubby, he's another good dude for the community. He really is. Love that guy. So heavyweight competitors were Larry Oliver, Fantasmic. I know everybody knows the Mickey Mouse theme slingshot, who could only play at half volume, but played Game Changer. And this is my favorite belt probably of all time, because not only does it light up, but it's also the killer of my slingshot. And let's see if I can get this to. Of course, it's not gonna work, but pretty dope belts. All right, so let's give some shout outs to the comments real quick. I see we got Sling Trooper in here. What up, Sling Trooper? Oh, Jimmy Sampley's in here. Jessica, what's up, Jessica? Jack Long, named Mr. Ambassador. What up, Jack? And let's go here. Let's pay some bills.
Thank you to our 2025 sponsors. The weight belt sponsor, House of Sound Car Audio. The lightweight sponsor, the 12-volt specialists. The welterweight sponsor, Gator Express Mobile Cigar Lounge. The middleweight sponsor, Underground Auto Styling. The heavyweight sponsor, Big Sim Designs. The extreme sponsor, Hot Slings. And a special shout out to all of our heavyweight and below sponsors.
What's up?
What's up with it?
I beat you to it.
Yeah, you did. I'm looking forward to another build of the week. You know, this is my favorite part of the show.
Just think about coconuts and nice waves, just relaxing sounds. You know, whatever makes you feel zen.
Yes. You got it with that. I'm thinking palm trees, little breeze, some sunshine, coconuts. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, have a good show.
Thank you. So I'm gonna bring up the rules. Here's the rules or the criteria. If you want to be build of the week, send a video to me, Lunatic, Imperfectly Perfect on Facebook, or you can send your video to Slingshot Soundspot, Messenger, and all the information is here. This flyer is tagged to the top of the page. So with that being said, we're gonna roll right into our video. Will.
What's popping?
Try to make you some little wave sounds.
I like that. I like that. You know, usually my life is coconuts and palm trees. Today it's Rocky Mountains and lakes, I guess. So
Nice.
yeah. That is it's a nice slingshot. But hey, let's talk about something even cooler. How about the Oklahoma City Thunder winning the 2025 championship, baby? Come on, let's go, Thunder up, let's go. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I had to get that out there. If there's any Indiana fans out here, sorry, sucks to suck. Maybe next year, probably not. Halliburton ain't gonna be out another year. I'm sorry, but hey, it's our time. Thunder up. Let's go.
All right, okay, see, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have that one there once.
All right. Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. It's gonna be on time. So congratulations to your team.
Thank you.
That kind of hurt to say, but
I'm sorry.
Not a hater. So talk to us about your slingshot. Like I'm curious, how many lights do you have on that thing?
I wish I knew the exact count, but my goal was like, let's try to cover this thing and see what happens. And thank God, Alex, Walter, all the guys at House of Sound, we all had a vision and they made it come to life. And I'm pumped. Everywhere you go, it's like center of attention. Feel like you're famous. Cameras are out. It's wild, and I love it. I'm the light guy. I've always liked the lights. Back in the day, Monique Hill, shout out Monique, OG. She had the lights, changed my life. I was like, I want to do something like that. And then between me, Sling, and Nuthouse, we just kept elevating each other, making each other come out of our pockets, and here it is today.
So what's up with the colors? Because I love the colors.
Thank you. So it's all about being different. And back in 2020, when the Miami Blue came out, I was like, oh, I love that Miami Blue. But then other people started to get it. And I said, man, I'm kind of like an 80s Miami Vice guy. I like all the bright colors. How can I make this different that no other guy would probably do? I said, I'm going to put pink all over this thing. So that's how it was born. And it works out. My favorite color is blue. Wife, daughter, favorite color, pink. It all worked out. And it's like that Miami Vice, cotton candy, Candyland type vibe. And it's an eye catcher. So if the lights don't get you, the color's going to get you. If the color don't get you, the music's going to get you. Something's going to make you look.
The wheels,
something. Yeah, right. It's every piece I've touched at this point, and I think I'm going to touch it again. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to, man. After seeing Tub and this new generation, they're making me want to come back out and do something. But I don't know. We've had our fun. Me, Sling, and Nuthouse. I mean, we battled. We had our fun. It's kind of like we want the new generation to have their time, but at the same time, I'm itching to get back in the ring a little bit. I'm like, man,
yeah, do it.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. So what's one key feature about your slingshot that other people don't really realize right away that you would like to highlight?
It's probably the stars under the roof, because nobody ever sees it unless I put the roof up or tell them it's there. But yeah, the stars is like the icing on the cake there. That's like the last thing. People see all the lights, they see all the cool stuff, then I hit the roof, they're like, what? So that kind of blows their mind. Shout out Andre's Customs, Tampa, Florida. If you need a custom interior, stars in the roof, stars anywhere for that matter, hit him up. Great guy.
All right, cool. And then the shark, you got the little shark embroidered into your seat?
Yeah, there's a funny story about that. So I love the Wolf of Wall Street. That's like one of my favorite movies, Wolf of Wall Street. So I have a couple people that have said my business is on 61st Street. So I'm called the Shark of 61st Street. So I was like, I'm putting the shark on there. It kind of goes with it too. So I'm by the beach. It's all right there. So I'm the shark. Yeah.
I like that. So that's one thing I wanted to ask you about was you have your business and you also rent slingshots out. So
Yes.
do you feel kind of nervous sometimes when you rent your sling out to people, or are you letting them take this beautiful thing out, or are you?
No, so this one, I won't even let my family drive. I won't let anybody drive it for that. Yeah, this is my personal. It's my baby. It was made halfway for marketing and halfway for myself. So it's almost like a rolling billboard, but also it's designed to my liking. So yeah, I don't let nobody touch it. Nobody. Every time I let somebody, like I'll let my dad drive it. Comes back, I got a light out, rim scuffed up. It's always something. So I'm like, nobody's touching it. no more ever again. So
That's you.
that's it. Yeah, that's my baby. That is my baby.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think I told you that Sling experience. I was like, "Ooh, I love that. I really love
Thank
it."
you.
Everything just
Thank
flows very nicely together, and I love all of the
Thank you.
lights. Like she said, Paula said, "You belong in Miami."
Facts, Paula. I'm coming soon. I'm coming.
You going to visit or you going to live?
Man, if I visit, that's what I'm scared of. Might end up living. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah. But I
Especially with
absolutely,
Paula and Ron.
I
They be
know.
turning up the city out there. They gonna make whew, I gotta get out there.
Yeah, they
But
gonna
yeah,
have
I'm coming back. This winter, I think I'm gonna go back in the lab. I'm gonna do a little something and I'll see Tub in the ring.
So
Got
you
you.
gonna you gonna come back with some lights
There's
or
not
sound
much,
or both?
probably lights, because I did my build before. That's the one thing that kind of kills us. We've been in the game so long. I started so early. The game is elevated. There's all these new things. So I already done spent all the money. I already did all the crazy stuff. Now all the new stuff's out. I'm like, I got to spend all of it over again. So I think what I want to incorporate is probably some dotless lights on there, maybe outline it, do something like that. And then that'll kind of complete it, because everything else is pretty much done. Maybe redo interior, maybe audio is nice. I mean, I don't compete audio, so I don't really go crazy, but I'm the man in Galveston. That's all I can ask. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah.
All day. So what about some DJ battling? So you can get in there with Rob.
That'd be sick. I would love the DJ battle. Oh yeah. I mean, Rob would kick my ass, but I'm down. I'll do it.
He ain't all
I ain't
that.
scared. I ain't ducking nothing, especially Rob. I ain't ducking you. No, I'm just kidding. No, Rob's my boy. I like turning up with Rob in the DJ battle. At Sling Experience, we were going crazy. It was a movie. Yeah.
It was.
That was awesome. But I'd love to do a little DJ battle, put a little Texas twang in there. You know what I'm saying? We need a little something in there. Yeah.
That's right. Because can't nobody do it better than Texas.
That's right.
One thing I like to ask everybody before I let you go is, somebody's coming in new to the community, or they've been in the slingshot community for a while and they wanted to do a new theme or build a new slingshot. What would your advice be to those people?
Just go in debt, max out your credit cards. Just do it.
Really?
Just do it. Just do it. I mean, it's just money. Figure it out later, you know. It's all about the trophy, baby. No, I would say for someone new coming in, find a trusted shop, find a good community or a local group, do your research, get feedback. Don't go crazy on your first build. Maybe start slow. And everyone has their preferences. So I buy and sell a lot of slingshots, and people, what should I do? I always say, unless you're trying to compete, don't go absolutely crazy. Get a little bit of lights, get some wheels, get some audio, and then you can play with it from there. But you want to go crazy, I tell them all, like, you're gonna spend some big money, so just be ready. So yeah.
I did have another question for you though, because I know I hit you up this weekend with a question. TJ and I were talking about this. How many people come back to you after they rent a slingshot and was like, oh, I want to buy one? Like people that never even thought about slings.
I don't know the exact number, but since I've been in business, I want to say I've sold probably over 300 to 400 slingshots, or been responsible for a slingshot sale. Because before I used to send them all to the dealer to buy them, but then the dealers didn't really show me no love. I wasn't really getting any kickbacks or love. So I said, you know what? I could probably do this better. So that's why I buy and sell them now. But yeah, I've sold or been responsible for so many sales. So, and I'm trying to get as many people to buy them, join the community, come join the fun, go to the shows. Because I tell everybody, you're not just a slingshot owner. You're part of something so much bigger. Right. We do fundraisers and shows and poker runs and just the love and community. Some of my best friends are from the slingshot community. Some of the networking and people you meet, they're such a big part of my life now. The amount of doors slingshots have opened for me is absolutely insane. So I encourage everyone, buy a slingshot, come join us, have some fun. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I like that because I was kind of on the fence at first, and I was like, oh, I want one, but then I'm like, I don't want one, and then TJ rented one for me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So I was like, I wonder how many people Billy has sold slingshots to that had no clue what a slingshot was or was like on the fence. That's
telling
cool.
all the time. 9 out of 10 renters come back. They're like, "Can you find me one? Can you buy me? Well, where can I get one?" They're hooked. I tell everyone, when you rent one, be careful. You're going to want to buy one when you get back, and that's usually how it goes. So I love it. I'm in the fun business, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right.
Nice.
True, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, and tell everybody how to find you or how to find your shop out in Galveston.
So Galveston Slingshot Rentals, obviously Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. But don't forget, I also own Myrtle Beach Slingshot Rentals, Gulf Shore Slingshot Rentals, and I'm a partner of Summit County Power Sports Rentals. That's out here in Colorado where I'm at. So off-road snowmobile, you guys ever on vacation near Breckenridge, Vale area, let me know. And if you guys are ever at any of my slingshot spots, Slingshot fam, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to do you something nice. So if you or any friends or family ever need help, let me know. I got you covered.
Awesome. Thank you, Billy.
You're very welcome. And then I got to do one quick shout out because I probably already did, but the place that built my bike, there's like 3. So House of Sound Car Audio, Houston, Texas, amazing company, amazing people. They basically built my whole slingshot. Zarate Steelworks, that's my boy. I love Zarate. All my accessories, that's Zarate. And then all the starlights and interior, Andre's Customs out of Tampa. So I got to shout out the guys that made my slingshot possible because all I did was pay the money. I didn't do nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Yeah.
That's what happened when you're wealthy. You just get people to take care of it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. I couldn't do it. So thank God for those guys.
Yes, thank you. Salute Billy. Salute Billy from Mid South Slingshots. He said salute to you.
Roderick is my boy. You know what Roderick did for me? I'll give you a quick little story. He saved my life. I brag about him all the time. He is one of the most sincere, real people you ever going to meet. I promise you. I had a slingshot get stolen in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Ended up in a police tow lot in Memphis. Who could I count on to call and help me out? He went and picked it up for me at the tow yard, drove it all the way to the dealership, dropped it off, didn't ask for no money, did nothing, just had a straight Sling fam. Like, he's the most stand-up dude. I promise. That's my guy. I would die for you, man. I swear. That's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So, yeah. So Slingshot fam. It's so crazy. I had something happen out in Myrtle Beach. It ended up in North Carolina. I had a slingshot guy out there help me out. Sling fam is nationwide, if not worldwide. So and we're all dependable, reliable. So if anybody ever needs help or you're in the slingshot community, don't be afraid to ask for help or ask questions. Don't be scared. These are some of the nicest people you're ever going to meet. I mean, I know game changer, he might look a little intimidating, but he's really nice. I promise he's going to help you. So you're good. Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's a big teddy bear.
He is my guy. So, but yeah.
All right. Thank you, Billy. You enjoy your time out there and we'll be
Thank you. Soon. All right. Thank you. Thunder up.
Wow, thunder up.
All right. Later.
Well, come on back to the stage, Roberto.
Man, that
dude,
he was spitting. He was spitting right there. Like he's such a good dude, man. He is so deserving for Build of the Week for countless reasons. But great interview. That's it's nice when somebody with that energy comes on and just he's so true. Everything he said is so true. The Sling community is amazing. Ask questions. Don't be afraid. I was telling somebody that this weekend. He was asking about audio and said, don't be afraid. Get on some of these forums. You can go on SoundSpot. You can go on Slingshot Audio Garage. You can go on Addicts. Ask these questions. Don't feel intimidated that you're asking a stupid question or you think you're asking a stupid question. We all been there. Somebody started out just like you,
Yeah.
So,
and he's very passionate about what he does. And that's what I like. And he's not afraid to share his resources and his time to educate, you on what you need to do or whatever. I really love that. Yeah, because TJ and I had rode by so many shops, and I was like, "That's a 4-seater. Oh, that's a 6-seater. Oh, Jack must have built that. Either Jack built that, or somebody else built it that we know." So I was like, "I wonder how many slingshots Billy has sold."
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it had to.
Never rode before.
I knew it had to be a lot because at least if he didn't personally sell them, somebody has rented a slingshot and they're like, "All right, I don't want to rent it. I'm going to rent it for another day." But as soon as I bring it back, I'm just going to go to Polaris and get one. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Because we saw a lot of people that didn't. They were out riding, but you can tell they never rode before. So we were like, "They're gonna buy one. They're gonna buy one. They're gonna buy one."
It's that little itch. Like you rented one because you think it's cool and you think it's going to be fun, and once you go experience that cool and fun, you're like, all right, well, if I can afford it, I'm just going to go get one. And people are actually surprised that, even at these shows, people that don't own one yet are there looking at them. There was a couple there this weekend, and they're at the dealership. And I said, there's a row of them over there for sale. Go look at them. They didn't own one, but they thought they were so cool. And I said, well, look around this parking lot. You could do so much cool shit to them. It's whatever you're into. You could do audio. You could do lights. You could do looks under the hood, like everything. You can just do anything to them.
Yeah.
And everybody's personality shows in their sling,
Yeah, that's
It
true.
always comes through.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Paula.
I was eating some cheese. My bad.
Was it cheddar cheese? What's the brand name? Oh, you eat that cheese with that red stuff on it. I can't never eat that cheese. I don't know why I can't never get that cheese
I love
open.
those ones. The baby bells.
I can't get them open, but I like them.
They're the easiest to open. It's like a wraparound.
Oh, you just unwrap it?
Yeah.
Like a string or something?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hey, you have another one, Paula? Just show her how to unwrap one.
I have a lot. I love this cheese.
No, do you have one right in front of you to show her how to unwrap one? They're very easy. Not to put you on a spot.
Just show me later. Just show me later, girl. Because I think I was on a plane one time, international flight. They gave me that, and I was like, I'm good.
I'll send you a whole tutorial a little later on how to open the baby bell cheese.
I was on a flight one time and they gave you like these little cookies. They almost look like a cracker, but they're actually like cookies and they're like
yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah, so I was like, where these been all my life? They're so good, right? So I think I was at Costco and they had them and I was like, these are the ones they had on the plane. I bought the whole I ate so many of them. I was like, man, I can't eat those no more.
Exactly.
Because I ate way too many way too quick. Biscoffs, that's it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. What's up, Brandy? Yeah, those Biscoffs, they are good. They are good. So we got a few shows coming up this week, right?
Yes. Well, we have 3 shows, but 2 of the shows are going to be on tonight. You guys can stay on with me if you'd like.
Sure. You want to stay on or you want to get off? I'm with you, lunatic. What do you want to do? You want to
leave her high and dry? No, I'm just saying. Whatever you want to.
Oh, all right. Well, that was that, and it wasn't me because I was playing with cheese. So, first up, we have the River City Rally in Iowa, and we have Mr. Mark Kelly in the green room. There he is. How you doing, Mark? Sorry to have you in there for so long. You got here really, really early today.
That's all right. I didn't have nothing going on, so just getting stuff ready for the show this weekend and everything. So,
all right. Well, welcome. Your event is the 26th through the 29th, so Thursday to Sunday.
Yes.
If you want to go ahead and give us like a quick itinerary run, and then we'll go over, a little bit more in detail.
Sure. So Thursday is just like the early bird arrivals, the vendors, House of Sound, and street rat or sling racks and tattoo you ride and candy LEDs will be there Wednesday night, and then they'll be set up for all the early birds if they want to come in and get stuff done before the main stuff happens. We'll have a meet and greet impromptu meet and greet Thursday, probably about 7 o'clock, and then go for a sunset cruise on Thursday night and just kind of chill and socialize. But Fridays, when the action really happens, we'll have 3 group rides, 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. And then the LED competition is Friday night at right after sunset when it gets dark enough. And then Saturday, we have our Veterans Salute, where we bring up all the active and veterans, military and first responders. We give them a little token from the show, and then we have everybody pay gratitude to them, if they choose to partake. And then the group rides will leave in the morning, and then when we come back on Saturday afternoon, we have the show and shine, and then we'll kick the audio battles off about 3 o'clock is when the audio battles if they want to do audio battles, they'll have to be registered by 10 o'clock Saturday morning, so we can get everybody on the list that's doing it, and so I kind of have a game plan. Okay. And then on Saturday night, after everything is wrapped up, we'll have a full catered dinner. It's a barbecue feast, pulled pork, pulled chicken, smoked mac and cheese, beans, coleslaw, all the fixings that you can imagine.
Yum.
And then the DJ will crank up, and we'll just kick back. Everybody can drink their cocktails and socialize and reflect on the good time they had here in Iowa. So,
Okay. All right. Well, you hit pretty much almost every question I had here for you, but we'll go a little bit more into detail. You already shouted out your vendors and your sponsors. I saw a post that your hotel room was almost sold out. That was about like 2 hours ago? Is that?
Yeah, so they're very close to selling out. So on that post, I listed 2 other facilities that are very close to the main host hotel and very close to the venue. They're all in the same area, so people won't have to worry too much about traveling a distance to the venue or back to the hotel.
Okay. And yeah, and there's a link or a QR code on your flyer, correct, for people to pre-register. Is that for the LED competition, for the rides, for the sound competition?
That's to get you your registration, your gate passes. Gate passes are $10 to get in. Because it's an independent show, I don't have any major sponsors. So I
$10 per day?
$10 for the weekend.
Oh, for the weekend. Okay, good.
Yep. And then that gets them, if they want to participate in like the group rides and stuff. Of course, then they'll have to sign the waiver when they get to the registration. And that's just standard protocol most independents do now, is they make you sign a waiver. But then and then they can buy the dinner tickets too at the registration if they show up, So I know that is $25 a person. It's basically a full barbecue feast, basically.
Yeah, we have people in the comments saying that they got hungry all of a sudden when you started listing all the food down.
Yeah. So we also we'll have food trucks throughout the day on Friday and Saturday. We'll have a breakfast truck serving full cook to the order breakfast if they want to come and get there early before registration opens. Registration usually is there at 8 o'clock, but the food truck will open at 7, and so they could get their nutritious breakfast while they're waiting for registration, and then get registered. And then they could go on the group rides and then partake in the show and shine and the sound battles if they choose to do so.
Now, I did see you have 7 group rides. And I was just a little confused with like the times. Some leave at 9:30, some leave at 9:45. Is that the same ride, or is that 2 separate rides?
That's 2 separate rides on Friday and 2 separate rides on Saturday. So
Mhm.
one's going to go to the north and one will go to the south. And
Mm.
then, so if you partake on Friday, if you leave for the one on the north, you can catch this next group ride on the south on Saturday if you choose to do so. They go to do two different spots.
Oh,
The,
nice. Okay.
the one on the south will stop by Nebraska City to the Arbor Lodge State Park. Down there, there's a big old mansion, and that's the home of Arbor Day, where that's the day you're supposed to plant a tree for every tree that gets cut down. So that's kind of a cute or quaint little town, and usually the group rides are about hour and a half to 2 hours with stops at different places, points of interest. Maybe the group lead is hungry and he'll stop at his favorite burger joint along the way, so.
Okay, good. That's a lot of rides. So
yeah, basically the event was built independent. I've been in the game since 2020, and I've been to multiple shows, and I've met a lot of people. Some people just don't want to sit around and listen to audio or partake in the show and shine. They travel distance and they want to go explore. So that's the show offers you many different activities,
Good.
So.
But you do still have the competition for the LED and the sound competition, which I did notice that you called it. Did you change the name instead of sound competition? You have it as audio battles. Is that, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's basically the same thing. Audio battles is basically the sound competition. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what kind of rules are you going to
There
be using?
are no limitations. There are no limitations. So if you have a stretch and you want to partake in the battle, it doesn't cost anything to get into the battle.
Okay, so it's a free registration?
Yeah, free registration for the battle, but you pay $10 to get into the event. So
okay, wow, that's a first.
So yeah, so basically what you do, so there's no limitation. So if you have a stretch and you want to partake, you're more than welcome to partake. I don't know who the judges are as the promoter, because I'm not the one that sets that up. Another committee member chooses it, because our first year of having it, I selected the judges and people came back and said, "Oh, you're neutral, or you're not neutral because you knew the judges." So as a promoter, I don't know who the judges are. I won't know until they show up to judge. So
okay, good. Now for the people that are traveling from out of town and are going to be trailering in, is there a fee for trailer parking? Do you have trailer parking, or should they figure out,
Yeah, we have trailer parking on the venue site, and then off site at the host hotel. There's a big lot to the south of the hotel where they could park, and it would be secured over there. And then of course we'd have security at the venue site as well. So and the fee is only $10 to park your trailer. So
okay,
we don't get too crazy around here in the Midwest, I guess.
Okay, so this is just, if I have this correct, this is your second time putting the show on?
Third year.
Okay. And is this going to be like, do you see yourself doing it again next year, you and your crew?
Yeah, probably. We'll see how this year goes. It's always play by your ear and see, we'll see how much it grows. Like our first year, we had a total of 40 slings show up and one vendor show up. Last year we had 3 vendors and we had 60 slings show up, and then we also had 35 Can-Am show up last year. This year's looking better than last year, so we'll see what actually happens. I did see a question that you asked about personal tents. There's no fee for personal tents, so you can set up your personal tent wherever you want to, your personal canopy, whatever you want to do. you know, because I really suggested it. There's very little shade, and it's supposed to be mid 80s, 90s with like 60% humidity. So,
so it's hot.
Yeah,
super hot.
Yeah.
And also, I did see a concern about possible rain, but it is a rain or shine event, so don't be discouraged to not go because of the rain. And I'm sure the rain is like Florida, where it might rain, but it'll go away in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we have what we call around here, I've lived here all my life. We have what we call the Omaha Dome effect because Omaha, Nebraska is across the river from us, like literally 5 minutes away. Okay. So a storm could be heading dead nuts to right up to hit Omaha, but the minute it gets a county away, it goes around us. It's weird. It's like it splits. You can see it on the radar. It'll literally split and go right around. Yeah. So the first year we were supposed to have rain, and then last year we were supposed to have damaging storms and everything. Everything went to the north and south of us.
Nothing happened. Yeah. Good. Now you were saying something about a veterans salute. Do the people signing up have to be like a slingshot owner, or is this for just veterans in general that are there?
It's for the participants of the rally. So if you got a Can-Am, if you're on a Harley trike, if you come through the gate and you're a registered participant, we'll call you up front. I usually give a little spiel about why we do it and why we should honor our veterans and pay respect to them for everything they do. And then the event staff comes out and hands them a little token. Last year it was a little lapel pin. This year, I don't know what my wife bought this year for them, so I couldn't really tell you what they're going to be getting this year, but she has something in plan for them because she's already bought it. So,
okay, good. Well, sounds like a really fun event. Definitely different with the amount of rides. It sounds like that's going to be extremely fun for people, that haven't been to that area. Especially you're going north and south, so they get to see a little bit of everything. If there's anything else that you'd like to add before we let you go for the night, this is.
I just look forward to seeing old and new people, old and new friends, making new friends, and seeing the old ones that I have. Like Troy Schultz from the Minneapolis area, Twin Cities, Bill Gentry and Robert from Colorado, Troy Lentz from Kansas City, and all those guys. We do have the largest group represented award to be issued. So that's basically whatever state is represented the most wins the trophy. So you don't have to be specifically a club. We're hoping to draw some people over from Illinois and from all over the place. Last year we had a person from Florida, Arizona, and Canada come down to the show last year. So, people will travel, so we just hope, everybody has a good time, and we have a lot, always asking for input, how to better the show for the next year, so.
Good. Well, thank you so much, Mark, for coming on and spending a little bit of time with us. We really appreciate it, and good luck on your show.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for having me, and keep up doing the good work you guys are doing on this podcast. It's growing for sure,
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mark. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. And then Rob, I know you can see me. I can't see how to bring up Mr. David. There we go. And then if you could bring up Anthony as well, Popcorn. And hey, David, you gotta unmute your mic is muted.
Is that it?
Yep.
There we go. What's happening?
All right. Welcome, guys. You've been in the green room for a long time too. You've been waiting.
I try to stay prepared.
And can you show me the shirt that you are wearing, please?
Yes, I can. If y'all ain't got one, you better get one.
Yes.
I got like 3. Shout out to my man TJ.
All right. Well, we have the 3-Wheel Mania in Atlanta coming this weekend. So let's just go over a little bit in brief of the itinerary, whoever wants to take over, and then we'll go more into detail, just like we did with Mark.
Go ahead, Pop. I'll let you start.
All right, we got the 3-Wheel Mania.
Rides, aren't you?
Yeah, we got the 3-Wheel Mania in Atlanta this weekend. We're doing a pregame Thursday night to where we have a meet and greet at the Mexican restaurant in Fairburn, Georgia. Friday night, we'll have set up for the competition at the park. And then we'll also have a few competitions, light competitions, and that some of that, etc. We also do a morning ride. We also do an evening ride. Saturday night, we will be doing a party for Cynthia Armour, which is Animal's wife. We'll be doing her birthday party at Central Station off of Old National in Atlanta, Georgia. So there's a few little things that we got going on here, additional with the rides and the competition as well.
All right. Yeah, I did see that. That's one of like the highlighted things I have on here is this Miss Lime Squeeze birthday party. I'm sure that's going to be crazy. But before we get more into detail, shout out some of your vendors, some of your sponsors that you might have this weekend, if any.
I definitely know we're having ATL Sling store, Dre's Barbecue. I know Twisted Customs is coming as well. He's actually bringing a 53-foot trailer that we've actually turned into a lounge called the Blackout Lounge. So this 53-foot trailer has a cooling unit in it. It's real nice. It has couches, TVs. You're able to go in there. It has its own bar. Go in there and chill out and have a good time. It has a glass window for you able to look outside without going outside. So it's pretty nice.
Okay, nice.
A couple of the other sponsors is the City of South Fulton, Counselor JC, Sebastian. We'll also have Kane Law there. Some other vendors that are going to be there as well is Swallows Italian Ice, Soul Hibachi, Citrus and Soul, the Peach Cobbler Factory, Turbo Seat, Whipped Lash, Uniquely Yours Teas, Exotic Transportation, which is my man Popcorn, and Behind Closed Doors. We'll also have Car Wash by KJ Detailing for slings, bikes, Rikers, Can-Ams, anything that really pulls in the parking lot.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, it is 3-Wheel Mania. That was one of my things. Well, we'll get into that. What is this party in the park? Is there a registration? Is there a price? Is there a theme? Or is it just like parking lot pimping out what is it? Tell me more about it.
I think we just throwing a big old party for Lime Squeeze, I believe. I don't think there's any specifics or anything like that.
I think that's separate, right?
Well, that's separate. So the party in the park, we're gonna have a concert out there.
Sorry, you said party in the park. My fault. Go ahead, Pop.
Party in the park. We will have a concert out there. There'll be food vendors out there. Just basically we have a few people coming in to say welcome to Atlanta. It's basically just like a big picnic party out in the park during the daylight hours before we do a little bit of competition and do some night rides and stuff.
Okay, all right. And you said that's free, right? Now what about the comments? We have people asking all right, I gotta keep up with these comments. Let me stick to my thing here. The concert, is it like a DJ battle, or is it it's a concert?
No, it's a concert.
It's actually like a live band. We have a live band out there doing a few songs and playing some stuff. We will have a DJ there, but the main attraction is the live band. Now this is a free concert. The concert is free. The whole event is free all weekend. So everybody come out and have a good time.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that was one of my questions too. Now the LED competition is there a fee for the competitions, like the LED and the sound?
There is a fee for the competition.
The fee for the light is $20.
$20. Okay.
The fee for the light competition is $20 for slingshots, Can-Ams, and Rikers. And then the sound competition for slingshots is $35. and the sound competition for Rikers is 30.
Okay. Now, are they going to be competing against each other or just slingshots against slingshots?
They'll be in their categories like normal. I was
Okay.
also informed earlier today that the extreme category was added today, so that there is extreme bikes that are coming. So just to let everybody know about that.
Okay. All right. And now I guess I can jump right to it because that's what the comments want to know. This Miss Cynthia R. Moore's Lime Squeeze birthday party bash at Central what is it? Central Park, Central Station.
Central Station.
Yeah, Central
Yes.
Station.
Right. So Central Station is one of the premier nightclubs here in Atlanta. And they have offered us the space to come in and have a little VIP section and just have a good time. It's probably about 15 minutes from the park, so it'll be a nice ride from the park to Central Station. And then once we get there, we have a whole big parking lot to where we can, if you choose to stay outside and do a little bit of parking lot pimping, you can. If you choose to come inside, you can come inside. They have great food and good music, DJ and everything else.
Is there a theme?
Should be a
Somebody
really
asked
good
in
time.
the comments. I think it was Jack Long asking if there was a theme or like a dress code for that party.
I don't think there's a theme.
Yeah.
If there was a theme, I would say it would be something with lime squeeze, that
Yeah.
color green.
Wear your green.
If I had to
Wear all your
choose.
green.
Right. There's not a dress code. They pretty relaxed on the dress code for the club, so everybody should be okay.
Okay. And now I think what are you having? 2 rides, one in the daytime and one at night.
Talk to me. My fault.
Correct. That'll be Friday. Friday. Thursday. Let's see. Friday morning, I think we're gonna do a brunch ride. We'll probably do like a prelude to Welcome to Atlanta. We'll hit a couple of murals and actually take them to a real nice brunch restaurant before we actually enter the park for the day. So I think we're gonna do that. I think that was something that we decided to add it last minute. Saturday there will be a morning ride, and then there will be a night ride to kind of cap things off for the people, so that way they can make their way out of here on Sunday.
Okay. For the sound competition, because we are on Slingshot Sound Spot, the rules that you're going to be using, what are those?
We're pretty much using the same rules as everybody else. This is a scorecard event. Our rules are pretty much they are on the website. We do have a link that you can scan and actually go in and see and pre-register on for the QR code. So, and I want to say that a copy of the rules is posted on there. Also, there is a trailer parking available, and I want to say it's $35 to park the trailer, and it is a secured lot. There will be security there all night long. So these are off-duty police officers, and they don't play no games.
No, they don't. VIP is also still available. It includes.
Man, you guys are. Hold on. Can I say something really quick?
Yeah,
Because
come on with it.
I have my list of the questions I sent you guys, but you guys are like hitting. I'm just gonna sit back.
Hey,
go ahead.
This is Atlanta, baby. This is what we do.
You guys got this. So go ahead. I'm just gonna sit back and relax. And thank you so much for being so well prepared. You guys and Mr. Mark Kelly earlier. Amazing.
The VIP parking is still available. It does include one free event T-shirt. It comes up with a spot for a 10x10 or a 10x20 tent. It's $40. And then popcorn, like Popcorn said, the secured overnight parking for trailers. That's $30. And then registration's free, of course. I mean, it's gonna be a party. If y'all ain't been to Atlanta, man, y'all better come on.
All right.
So we're gonna have everything from food. We're gonna have we'll have Southern barbecue. We'll have hibachi. I think he said hibachi. The hibachi people are coming as well.
Yeah.
I think just loafing, which is a Louisiana Cajun style po' boys, oysters,
Well, I
fish.
just had that the other night with Pop. That stuff's off the chain.
So we'll have them as well. And I think we're gonna have, like I said, I know we're gonna have some people there doing some ice cream. There'll be Adult toys also sold there.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of, we got a big
Yeah.
range of everything. Like you said, this is Atlanta. We come to play. So let's do it.
That's what we do.
We have in the comments, Mr. Jack Long asking how far the trailer parking is from the hotel.
It's about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I would say about
10,
15
15
minutes.
Okay.
It's not far at all, and it is secured.
All right. Okay. Well, you guys threw me off, and I mean, I'm happy about that. I have on here, there's a location to be determined for the after party. Did you guys figure that out yet? Is that kind of like a secret? Once you get there, you'll find out the location, or how's that? I think that's on Saturday.
I spoke with Sandy earlier, and I believe that's still kind of up in the air. We're definitely doing a ride down through the city. I think she said that she's trying to figure out if we're going to have a spot to party afterwards, or if we're just going to kind of parking lot pimp in a couple of the parking lots that we like to hang out in. So I guess we'll kind of keep that on the surprise level.
Okay. All right. Any DJ battles? Because, I have to ask, since, we
Well,
have
in
DJ
all
battle.
fairness, if Rob's not there, we can't do it.
I agree. I agree.
I don't believe we have any planned pop. I could be wrong, but if it happens, it happens.
We are going to do just to kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. We are going to do this one little game that we do called Puff Puff Pass, where everybody gets to choose a little something from their repertoire and get to play it a little bit and see who can get participation from the crowd, and just kind of that type of situation.
It's similar.
So we are going to do
a battle,
Puff
but
Puff
not
Pass.
an actual
It's similar.
battle.
Right.
Very similar. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Uh-oh.
Oh, hell.
Did somebody say puff puff pass?
Puff Puff Pass.
Yeah, they sure did.
If it's not the smoke on his slingshot, then he had to pop up and show us that.
One thing that we didn't touch on real quick, I just want to make sure everybody knows, we do have 2 host hotels. We got Fairfield and Town Place. They're right next to each other. They're not far from the event space at all. I believe it's $129 a night. If you guys can't get in contact with them or whatnot, shoot Sandy Davenport on Facebook. Shoot her a message. She'll get in contact with the GMs for you, get you taken care of on that as well.
Okay.
And both hotels do still have some rooms available.
Okay. And just really quick, we have Jay Morgan saying, what are the rules for sound? So I guess he wants like more specific details on that.
Okay, so what I'll do is if he go on and look for 3-Wheel Mania, I'll post a copy of the rules on there tonight. I have a copy of the rules. That way you can kind of go on there. 3-Wheel Mania, just search 3-Wheel Mania on Facebook, and like I said, we'll get that posted.
It's just a lot to try to explain all the rules, on the live podcast.
Yeah. All right, good. You guys came so super prepared. I really, really appreciate it. You made my job.
Thank you.
We
appreciate you having us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. Atlanta, that's where it's going to be at this weekend, y'all. Come party with us.
Absolutely. Good. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event. Anything else that you guys want to say? Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask my favorite question. What's going to be like your highlight? What do you think is going to be your highlight for this weekend? Or like, what are you most looking forward to for this weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm finna dress down in green, girl. Look, I'm finna party with armor. Come on, Pop, what you doing?
My highlight is just gonna be these night rides, because Atlanta is a different city.
Those nice too.
Our downtown is amazing. We have Ferris wheels. We have Centennial Park. We have a lot of beautiful murals.
All
we
the
have
stadiums.
trees, a lot of scenics, a lot of mansions. We're gonna be able to get out and actually show the people our city, and it's gonna be a prime time for opportunity to take pictures. So it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a movie.
Good. Well, Rob is in the comments saying the Atlanta night rides are what's up.
The night rides are nice. Like we go through the city, 100 deep, and it's just all eyes, cameras. Everybody stops what they're doing. They're watching us. It's different. It's different.
I think you have our guy Baby Smoke, Mr. Damien. He's saying, I I need someone to ride with if I slide to the ATL.
Come on with it. We always here. There's
Got
always
plenty of
somebody to
options.
ride with.
Yep, plenty of options.
There's always somebody out in these streets in the A. Come on.
I think he's talking about this weekend. Flying in and just jumping in somebody's slingshot.
Look, I got a passenger seat, Playboy.
Yep. We got plenty of people that's got rentals. And
Pop's got a 4-seater. You ride with him too. Come on.
definitely. You definitely jump in the 4-seater.
Good. Well, then you guys could take a picture and like make a post saying Baby Smoke is in the building.
Let's do it.
Definitely.
Well, guys, if there's nothing else that you want to shout out, anything else you want to say, then we could be done.
I just want to shout out Slingshot Sound Spot. We appreciate what y'all doing. We appreciate y'all having us on here, letting us promote this show, and much love.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on. For sure.
Thank you.
Good. All right. Bye. That was funny how you popped up.
I had to.
We'd like to
smoke.
So we did the puff pass and the Atlanta show that we were at, and it's very similar to the DJ battle, very similar. So that should be fun. Atlanta is always a good time. They never disappoint. Whoever's throwing a show down there, it's people show up and show out, man, for sure.
Yeah.
You're not going to hang out and party with your bestie, Rob?
Nope, I'm good. I'm probably gonna spend a couple weekends at home. I need to take a break.
And before, sorry,
on my truck a break. Give the wheels on my trailer a break. Give the tires on my trailer a break.
Yeah.
Give the batteries in my slingshot a break.
Give your elbow a break from the ass kicking you got from Neil.
Yeah. Oh man.
Just say that. That's like really what's happening. You can't.
That's really what my driving arm is real sore. I don't think I can do it for at least a couple weeks.
And before, sorry, I meant to say this, but there is also another show. Vernon unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. It's the 3-wheel showdown in Portsmouth. I can't say that. Portsmouth, Virginia.
I think it's pronounced Portsmouth. I could be wrong. We could all be wrong. I don't know.
That's how we pronounced it when I was living there. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
might be wrong, but.
And if you need any information, you can just go on their website and everything is listed there. So.
And I'm sure that'll be a great event as well, as 3-wheel always does. So.
It's for you, Rob.
In the area, pop up.
Could you build that thing for it to take breaks? Oh. CIA. That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that was fun. Those were two great. Let me
bring this comment up. Trailer maintenance is a must. Absolutely. I had a wheel bearing go out, and I think that's all fault to me traveling too much and not greasing my bearings the way they should have been. And hey, that is no joke. Trailer maintenance. I think I did one too many trips without doing it. I was going hot there for a while and wasn't making sure my bearings were greased up. So bearings are a must. Check your tires. Make sure the PSI is right. So
yeah. I think Baby Smoke is going to end up in Atlanta. Look at that.
I got the feeling too when he made that comment. I'm like, oh shit! I think we're going to see Baby Smoke in Atlanta this weekend.
I think so.
I think so.
You better go. You got people to take care of you. So
I was gonna say, you show up, and you're gonna be on a night ride in somebody's sling. You don't know whose it is, but somebody's gonna have a seat and ready for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The comments.
There you go.
Today.
You got plenty of seats for Baby Smoke to ride.
Good. Oh, Damien, you're so funny. So, what else is new? What are you guys doing this weekend?
I'm chilling this weekend. I'm just chilling.
Man.
I think I'm going to stay out of the pool this weekend. Let's see if I can get something done.
I might actually get in my pool this week. And actually, I came home yesterday because it was only a 3.5 hour ride. Came home yesterday, jumped in the pool with the kids for a little bit. And just chilled. It was a relaxing Sunday. So
good.
I don't get too many that I'm able to leave Sunday morning and be home before noon. So
yeah, that's good. That was good.
usually driving all day Sunday. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Whether I'm coming back from the A or coming back from Kentucky or somewhere, it's always most of the day Sunday I'm driving. So
I'm starting to think you lived in that pool.
Yeah, Paula lives in the pool. She's actually a mermaid.
I turned into a fish.
She's a mermaid.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm with Rob. I'm just gonna be, bossing up my life this week. I took a couple of days off. I need to get back to it. Get back. You can't leave certain things in other people's hands. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go back and see what they was doing when you was gone. That's what I'll be doing.
Man, well, she slept. Shut up, baby. You were in my pool this weekend too, so.
Yeah, he gets to reap all the benefits, don't he? He gets to ride in other people's slings when he wants. He gets to crash somebody else's pool when he wants.
Puff past somebody else's stuff if he wants.
Right, yeah. Right.
Uh-oh. I see somebody down there. Do you want to come on the screen? Uh-oh.
What up, TJ? We missed you, baby. We missed you. Respect the beard. Respect the beard.
Indeed, with the corona.
What's new? I heard you was in a lazy river for hours and hours and hours this weekend, just kicking back.
I was in a lazy river for hours. I was in a margarita for hours. I was in a pool for hours.
Good.
Much needed relaxation, huh?
And then they whooped my ass when I got back to work today.
Just gave it to you.
Man, I'm tired.
Look at Maria. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Y'all did a good
I'm
job.
sorry about all the videos, but I get bored in my pool by myself, and then I just make videos. Don't take them serious, nobody, please. They're not directed at anybody. They're just.
I know you do that shit for fun, Paula, and yeah, don't take no offense to it, but they're funny.
I personally felt attacked in every single one of them.
Felt like it was a hidden message to you, directly to you.
Every single one of them.
Okay.
She be on point with it too.
Right.
On point.
I think 1.5 hours of my total screen time on Friday was Paula videos.
Yeah, and all he had was 1.5 hours because we truly try to disconnect as much as possible.
It's like the lowest screen time I've had in like a year and a half. I had
a year and a half
hours of screen time total.
That's Saturday. Awesome. You have to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Disconnect.
So it was a good time. And I'm still working.
Pay them bills, right? They ain't gonna pay themselves, that's for sure.
Bro. You heard that, baby? Pay them bills. They ain't gonna pay themselves, baby.
Pay them bills
I think that's what Rob said, or whatever he said. I think that's what he said.
Hey, put that fan up.
I did, because she was over there asleep, and she kind of like jumped up and looked at me. Uh-oh, she's leaving. She's gone.
Yep, I did the same thing. Fans come out, I'm out.
Come on, baby. It's okay.
Y'all did a good job today. Good show.
Appreciate it. We tried. We struggled through it without you.
Hardly.
How about Billy, TJ? Billy, remember we were talking about the people was riding them slingshots around that island that we was at?
Yeah.
And we were like, you could tell that they was new to it. They didn't know what was going on. And we talked about Billy. He said probably about 300 to 400 slingshots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think the two highlights of the show for me, Tub is just, man, he's as good of a dude as that slingshot is good. Like he's just a good dude. And then just to hear Billy talk with his genuine love for the community, like genuine, like you hear the passion in his voice when he talks about the community. That was That was dope. As a viewer, I don't always get to be a viewer. So as a viewer, as somebody that just got to watch on my way home from work, it was dope.
Nice.
What about David's shirt?
David's shirt.
He's been the first person like that we bring on that's wearing the shirt.
David
That
is like,
I remember.
David is like part of the Soundspot family. So
Yeah.
like he gets like family shout outs. He doesn't get like I was watching the show and this really stood out to me. Like he's always going to stand out. Like he's a huge supporter. You know, we love him the same way he loves us. So we appreciate him.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they're gonna have a good time down there in Atlanta this weekend.
Oh, you know they are.
I'm happy for that. Yeah.
As soon as you say ATL and Slingshot Party,
yeah,
you know
there's
it's
a couple cities.
It's about
yes. There's a couple cities where if there's a show there, you know, Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Dallas, Memphis,
yeah, if you hear those cities, you know.
I'm not trying to leave any out, so I'm like, where? Yeah. But it just because of how big the Slingshot communities are, it's just like you got to go, Even though the Miami having a big Slingshot community is still technically a myth.
It is a myth. You're for real. We don't have a big Slingshot community. We really don't.
People just love to go there to ride their slings. They don't actually live there with their slings. They just like to take them there and ride them.
The level of disappointment.
Like, I don't even have a slingshot. It's all a green screen. I don't even have a slingshot.
The level of disappointment when we flew back in from Colombia.
Oh, TJ.
Is real. Like I was like a little kid. You know when the little kids on the road trip and they're like leaning up against the window looking out because they're finally pulling in. I was like looking out the window, just expecting to see No Dots driving down the street somewhere.
He did say that.
I saw the whole skyline. Like I just wanted to see just one set of No Dots, just slowly driving down Biscayne or something. No.
It was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something. At like 11 o'clock at night.
All stories don't need all facts. Okay.
Again, like I said, I don't even have a slingshot. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
In one Vanderall.
Yeah, he was. He was like, "Where's the slingshots? Where's Paula? Where's SoFlo? What are they doing?" And I was like, "Babe, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Ron said
it don't matter."
Ron said we all rent here.
Right, like slingshots a rental. Well, no, I don't even have one. So yeah.
Then we went down to the strip. We walked South Beach. Nothing.
Not a one?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing, bro. Not even
a rental. Go on a South Beach and they rent them and they just go pose for a little bit.
Not even a rental, dog. Not even a rental. No, to put it in comparison, we went to South Padre this past weekend, and I think I saw like 37 rentals, of which like at least 18 were UAS, 4-seaters or 6-seaters. Lunatic wanted to go in there and strong arm him and be like, if I tell you
what, you talk too much.
If I tell you who stretched that slingshot, you gonna rent it to me for free?
And be like, I'll call Jack right now because there's only 2 places you really got that from.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and UAS has a distinct
period.
4-seater. You know what I mean? Like you know it when you see it. You know.
Yeah, the framing between them and Zarate does all that metalwork on the frame, so you can usually tell if it's a Zarate stretch. And then Joey, I don't know. Even when
Joey does like a bar around the back of the front passenger seat.
Not always, but I don't know how many Joey has done like specifically for rental companies and stuff like that. I know he did quite a few in this area for private customers and stuff like that. I don't know how many he did for rental places.
They had a good amount.
It wasn't a Monday. What day? It was a Sunday though.
I'm telling you, it was like a weird day that we were just all home. Like
it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday.
We have a curfew.
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
Actually, it was Saturday night and Sunday morning because we flew in Saturday and then our flight got delayed or canceled. So they put us in a hotel and we spent Saturday night and then left early Sunday morning. So Saturday night, South Beach,
They had church in the morning. They had to go to bed.
Is that
No,
what
see,
it was?
what happened is we weren't
I
in South
didn't see him Sunday morning because they was in church. Saturday night, they had to be in bed early because they had church the next day.
That hey, sounds believable.
Amen.
Sounds believable.
Again, I don't even have a slingshot, so you are right.
I don't either. I sold mine.
Damn, are we all tedding around right now?
I sold mine this morning.
I'm about to sell mine too.
Yeah, sold mine.
I'm about to just give mine to Billy.
$62,000 and a case of Modelo.
Hold on, did I see?
I know you lying.
Yeah, I
You
know
better,
you lying.
you better increase that price.
No, that's all I could get.
Or increase the amount of Modelo.
They said they would have gave me 70 if I had better base, but they only gave me 62.
You're fucked up.
You can't even say it. You laugh.
Hey, did I see Mo, OG Mo? Did she hit like 101,000 miles or something?
I think it's 110 or something.
110,000?
Something stupid.
Well,
and that's on like slingshot number 2 or slingshot number 3.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I seen that. I was like, man, she that is the epitome of indie streets.
Mo is in the streets, bro.
Yes.
Do not be part of SS22 if you do not want to drive. So
She's always live, either at a barbecue or at a birthday or at a car show, or telling us to go vote for her, and then 5 minutes later saying like, "No, I already won." Like, y'all.
Yeah.
You see how quick she gets? She'll get like 1,100 votes, like that, bro.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like.
Aw, look at Ted. Ted, you're doing this to yourself, sir.
Yes, Ted. Come on, let's talk about that.
Oh, Teddy.
Where's the slingshot at, bro? Come on now. It's been like 6 years.
I can tell you where it is. I can't tell you what kind of shape it's in, but I can tell you where it is.
Man, that was one slingshot I thought for sure we were going to see in 2025, but here we are halfway through the season, and we've yet to see it.
Well, that's because he's doing big things as a production.
Yeah, man.
You know, he got a new hobby. You know, maybe he doesn't even come back out in the slingshot. He's got a new hobby now. He'd rather be behind the camera than behind the play button.
Yeah, get it out the garage, Ted.
He's gonna do both.
Yep. Yes, Mo is
heading around.
Yeah. Is there anybody in the slingshot community with more followers on their page than
I don't know.
Paula,
Is anybody even close?
Right?
No, I have like 3,500, something like that. But it's not. No, she's got like 30,000.
It's stupid. I don't know. I'm about to look it up right now. It's stupid.
Yeah.
And that's just on. She manages like 4 pages or 5.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
26,000 followers.
Ted will reveal it at Memphis Madness 4. I hope you ain't lying. I hope
like that's wishful thinking. I think Big Rod is trying to, because if y'all notice the comments, he's been trying to speak things into existence. Like he was like, "There will be no rain." When they was talking about the Iowa show, he said, "There will be no rain" with the praying hands. I think he's just trying to speak that into existence. Yeah, 26,000 followers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then her SS22 page has 21,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
8,000 miles in a year, my sling riding with the Prez. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it.
Yeah. It's I think 1 year we did what? Houston, Memphis. There was another long ride in there too.
So I did 2 long rides in my sling. The first one was Maggie Valley. I drove to Maggie Valley. It's 8.5 hours for me.
Wow.
And that each way, that's a long ride. And then I think like a month later, I went to Atlanta, drove it to Atlanta. 6 hours into that trip, I was like, man, what am I doing? I still had another 6. I got there and I was like, well, I couldn't even enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed myself, but I kept thinking, fuck, I got 12 hours ride home on Sunday, you know?
Hey, Lunatic's first ride, I think she had to sling for like a month. And we drove to Houston. And she got everything you could possibly get on that ride. We got bumper to bumper traffic in 107-degree weather. So hot that she was passing out from heat exhaustion in the driver's seat. She was like, she was like in the driver's seat. Yeah. Then we got down there. Then we got rain on the way back. It just started raining on us, and there was nowhere to go. So I was like, she looked at me like, and I was like, just go.
Just keep going.
Just go. There was nowhere to go. No overpass like you were able to find on your way home from your golf outing, Rob.
Yeah.
No, did he tell y'all about that? When was that? 2 weeks ago, Rob?
That was 2 weeks ago.
I'm sitting there, I get a text message, and it's a picture of his dash with raindrops all over it, and in the background, all you see is like pouring rain, and he's under an underpass. And I was like, no, the amps. And he was like, I think they're safe, and sent me a picture of the passenger seat, and it's a big ass golf bag sitting in his passenger seat that basically saved his amp in the floorboard because
it soaked up the rain.
Nice.
Oh man.
And it never felt, it was one of those things where it was beautiful all morning. The outing was beautiful. I'm on my way home from the outing. One black cloud, it just right on me. And it was literally, if I would have came through that spot 10 minutes earlier, I would have missed it. I would have went past it, and it would have came by me. So
yeah,
that's my luck.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the shows this week. This coming week, you got what?
3.
You got Council Bluffs, Iowa, which is that's like 9 hours north of us. That's a straight shot straight north. I'm just saying, I'm not going to a show this weekend.
No restrictions.
Yeah,
and free admission or free entry.
Yeah,
come on, man.
$10
for the whole weekend.
Almost
got a bunch of rides. Yeah, a bunch of rides. So you got that one. Then you've got Atlanta is going to have the showcase. That one sounds fun. Then you got Portsmouth, which Rob and I went to. We both went to that one last year. Yep. That one's going to be fun. That's in the I believe they said it's in the same venue, so it's going to be in the parking lot of the Harley Davidson dealership down there in Portsmouth. It's a 10-minute ride from the casino, because we all went to the casino after the show last year.
That was a good time, man. That was a good time.
So Portsmouth should be fun. You got a good community in Virginia, Richmond. I think we'll probably see Chris. We'll probably see videos of Chris for the first time. The extreme bike.
Little Chris, yeah.
Little Chris he'll probably be there. I think Simmons said he's going there because it's so close. So that should be a good one. That should be a good one. It sucks they couldn't get on tonight, but that should be a good show. Yeah,
me, Bougie, and Ron, we took a ride out, and it was after the Saturday night. We ran out to what's the beach that's closest there? It's
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach was like 35 minutes away.
Yeah, you got Norfolk Main Street. Yeah.
Rode down the boulevard there and Main Street, and that was a good time. We had a good time.
Yeah. So 3 good choices for 3 different regions in the country. So that should be fun. That should be fun.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
All right, y'all. Well, this was fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, good show tonight. And TJ, thanks for clicking the link late in the show for us. We appreciate that.
I just wanted to make sure all the work was done before I clicked in. So I
yeah. You've been sitting in the green room for like 20 minutes. Oh, is done yet?
No, I was sitting right there like enter studio. I was
yeah.
Wait. They got one more part. Okay. All right. So, nope. Who's clicking the button?
Let's click it for real, and don't play no games.
I can't accept the loss. I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number 1, that's what I'm meant to do. When win by any means. Only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog